Hello everybody, it's your boy Zahal here, and today we are back with another The State of Dragon Ball Legends. I've been with this game since day one, and it has been a roller coaster. This game is very much a roller coaster. Some days it's the best game on the market. Not really, but usually it's top. It's been top before. Other times, it's the worst game on the market, and why haven't I uninstalled this yet? Right now, we are dangerously close to the why haven't I installed this yet portion of the program. So, but first we're going to make this a good, the bad, and the ugly situation. So, strap yourselves in, it's time for Zahal's patented opinions that are completely correct. Trademark pending. First, let's talk about Zenkais. Zenkais have been volatile since their release. They were asinine when they dropped. No one can deny that. No one can deny that. These days, they're a lot better, for the most part. You can get any non-LF Zenkai that drop missions that will give you enough to Zenkai them. Like, if, say, they're 2-star. It will give you enough to 7-star the unit, even if you don't already have the unit, which is great. That still costs CC, but it's better than before, where if you didn't have the unit 7-star, sucks to be you. Now, that said, that restriction still applies to LFs, which is unfortunate. But otherwise, Zenkai system has been fixed for the most part. I do wish that they would be a bit more selective with who they give Zenkais. Like, they just Zenkai weird units. Like, they Zenkai'd the greens, this Trunks right here, and he buffs green hybrids with his ability. There are no relevant green hybrids. I guess technically the new EX Gohan and Trunks, maybe that's who he was designed for, but I can't fathom, even unless you revolve a team around them, which I don't see why you would. Yeah, that still don't see why you would ever use him. But anyway, for the most part, Zenkai's been pretty good. Summons. This is nice, sort of. 20% sparking rates. Granted, most sparkings are useless, but 20% is better than 10%, and it gives more Z medals for if they ever make that shop relevant, but more on the shops later. There is, well, actually, this is a little bit of a bad. They have added a pity system. The problem is it takes 50 of these coins to get the unit at 2 stars. For one, I did the math, and this is with sales, it will cost over $500. I didn't get an exact number. I got to 500 and stopped. It will cost over $500 with sales. I want to repeat this. With sales. If there's no sales, good luck. And you get them at 2-star. Units are almost completely useless at 2-star. So you're spending over $500 to get a copy of a unit that is going to be trash. That said, these are okay, the Z powers, but the fact remains that it's still kind of expensive. But it is better than it was before in that there is actually a pity system now. It is a crappy pity system, but it's better than before, and the first small step is having one. Hopefully they will adjust these numbers in the future. Anniversary is coming up, Legends. Cough, cough, wink, wink, hint, hint. But it'll be a great time to, buff that. Then the other thing is free-to-play. They've been doing okay with some free-to-play units. I personally have not grinded some of them just because I have no use for them. And I need to save energy for something else, which will be in the bad. That's going to be in the bad. But this Trunks right here is really good. I haven't done him yet. I'm going to because I have a future Gohan. I've seen a lot of people say this Trunks is better than Gohan. I do not agree with that just from watching videos. I have not used him. I want to clarify this. But watching videos... Now, if your future Gohan below 6-star, yes, this Trunks is probably better. But if your Gohan is higher, he is most likely going better than this Trunks from what I've seen. Mine is 9-star. Might be 10-star now. But, so I will never use this Trunks. That said, I will grind him, maybe. Depends on how much energy it takes. Again, we'll get into that. But otherwise, they've been doing okay with free-to-play units. There's other ones, like there's a new God Goku and Vegeta that were good. I did not grind them. I have no use for them. And they will come back at some point, and I'll grind them then. But right now, I will not use God Key, and so I have no point for them. Here is... Alright, that's honestly the only good thing I've got to say about the game. Let's go into this. Now, as you can see, I'm Battle Rate 23. I stopped paying PvP for a while because of the bad in that PvP is full of I drop inputs like crazy. I'm not the only one that's complained about it. I've seen multiple YouTubers complain about it. I'm in a group chat with the guild. They complain about it. Like, it's not just me. Everyone's like, Zahal, you just suck. No. Everybody's complaining about it. The dropped inputs have lost me matches to the point where I don't want to play anymore. That said, I've been playing this season because I like this sale, and I finally got a freaking equip here, but I'll get into that later. Actually, no, we'll segue into this now. But PvP is lagging and everything, but we'll segue into this. Equipment. Platinum equipment suck. It took me, this is just this one equipment, at least, I stopped counting, 1,500 energy to get a non-green slot. Notice I did not say to get a red slot. To get a non-green slot 1, it took over 1,500 energy. That's ridiculous. In order for Cell to be usable, you have to have this equip. And that is an issue with Legends as a whole right now. Is mainly LFs these days. But locking, buffing a unit that's useless behind either a paywall or a resource wall, which can be argued as a paywall. Because let's be honest, the fact of the matter is, this game has not been fun for a while. I've barely played as far as energy is concerned. That's why I had enough energy to grind this equipment. But what if that was not the case? What if I was a new player? I can't get the equipment because I don't have the energy, and if I use energy grinding nothing but that equipment, I don't have energy for the other events that come out once in a blue moon. We'll get into that when we get to the ugly. But it's just ridiculous. Especially since they are locked behind more than that. Equipment is locked. This equipment, platinum equipment in general, is locked behind 2 power walls. 1, stamina. 2, erasers. You have to have a ton of erasers or CC, hence the paywall, to get these equips rolled properly. Like, it took me over... I got lucky with this 3rd slot and got it super quickly. But in order to get the 2nd slot up, I had to guaranteed upgrade and blow all of my erasers. And again, I got lucky on the 3rd slot. I saw people take over 100 erasers to get this 3rd slot red. I just got lucky. So that's another. Platinum equipment needs to be changed. It's too resource heavy and is required to make most units that have a this is specific character platinum equips, not the general ones like, this one. This is different. This can fit multiple people. This one's kind of understandable, but the specific ones like Cells that is required to make him actually usable, it's ridiculous to have it locked behind that, and it just screws over new players. And speaking of new players, let's get into equipment as a whole. I meant to actually specifically find one of these before recording, but I forgot. Oops. Let's look. Let me see. You might be one. No, you are actually in the shop. I need to find one. Uh-oh. Are they about to prove me wrong? Am I wrong? Are all of these actually in the shop? Never mind. There we go. Okay. Equipment. Here we go. Righteous sayings. Let's say I wanted this equip. You go to how to get. Oh, no! I have brain damage. Okay. Cannot acquire this item. Now, this many characters, if you want to get technical, all of them, revolve around having equipment. Yes. Now, equipment should be available all the time. Right? Right. But Zahal, they can't have every event up at once. Right you are. Technically. Technically you're right, technically you're wrong. Now, here's the kicker. Scroll with me here. For 1 second.
10 seconds later.
Here we are. First, Z-Metal Shop. This has got stuff in it. It's got equipment. Some equipment's in it. Correct? Correct. Now, here's another one. I would like for you to please read on the screen.
A few moments
Equipment
later.
metal. That's right. This is an equipment shop. Yes. You can put equipment in here for purchase. Yes. And I would like to give you my equipment medals to purchase equipment. That makes sense to me. Well, then put all the equipment in here so I can buy it. We're not going to do that. We're good devs. There are 2 shops here that have equipments. There is zero excuse for all equipment to not be in the shop. Every single equip in this game should be in this shop. That's the bottom line. And the fact that they're not is just absolutely ridiculous. Another thing, Legends tickets. Update this. Short, sweet, and to the point. Update it. This is most people that have this many of these tickets will not need these units. Maybe they will just to Zenkai them. I might be lying here. Like, let's see. Yeah, so nope. 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 Okay, anyway. So yeah, please update that. Let's see. What else? Oh, let's go look at all the CC we can grind up with our new LF banner that's just dropped. I see. Stop it. When you drop a new banner, drop CC to go with it. That's it. They always wait a week, so people will spend money. Stop it. Stop it. Another thing. Ultras. Stop it. Keep Ultras free to play. Their animations are not that great. They do not have anything special to them. LFs have more special to them because of the LFs. Ultras are just an excuse to put out broken-ass units at a premium rate to charge people more CC to pull them. That's it. They are glorified Sparkings. That's all they are. They're busted as hell Sparkings. That is all Ultras are. Either change them to make them actually worth the rarity, or make them stay free to play. That's not going to happen, but that's the bottom line. Another thing, co-op. Co-op still sucks. It sucks. That's it. Full power battle. It sucks. It sucks. It's overtuned. It's just bad. Good attempt, not really. And it's not worth the hassle. So pretty much right now, there is just, it's the usual. No CC, dropped inputs and lag, resource grinding, just locking stuff behind heavy resources. It's the same issues that have plagued the game. Every so often, they'll fix all of this stuff, except PvP. PvP is always a trash pile. Everything else, though, they'll fix. And then it just goes to crap again. We have Anniversary coming up. That is going to be a pivotal moment for the game. We can hope that the reason why the game is a desert right now is they're focusing on Anniversary. But we've thought that before, and we know how that turned out. Which is another thing about the Anniversary. Don't do like last year, where you have 2 mediocre, they were mediocre at the time, bite me, units released into Part 1, front load all of the CC into Part 1, so you blow it on those 2 units, and then they release the best unit in the game in Part 2, with barely any CC. They know what they did. It was done on purpose, and that kills Anniversary for me. I can't even be hyped for Part 1 when I know that Part 2 may crap on it. Why would I want to summon on Part 1? I would just wait for Part 2. And so I can't enjoy the first part of the Anniversary, because I have to wait to see what they're doing in Part 2. It's ridiculous. I'm hoping they've learned from that. We'll find out. Did they or did they not? The world may never know. But anyway, in the comments, y'all tell me what y'all would do to improve the game. What do y'all think about the current state of Legends? What are y'all expecting for Anniversary? I might make another video that's just about the Anniversary and what I hope for. But just let me know in the comments what y'all think about the video. Any suggestions for both the videos and the game. If you like what you watch, like, comment, subscribe. And y'all have a good night. And why do we play this game?